A hockey bucket list. Now, whether you play hockey for a living, if you're fortunate enough to be able to do that, or you play hockey for fun, beer league, rec league, whatever you want to call it, we should all have a bucket list, things that you want to experience, things you want to do, things you want to achieve during your life playing hockey. And in this video, I wanted to look at my top 5 bucket list items that I have left since starting this channel way back. I've had a lot of hockey experiences, and that's only because you guys watch these videos. It's only because you guys subscribe to the channel. But there are still a ton of things that I would really love to experience, I'd really love to achieve while I've got this channel, while I'm making these videos. And I thought it would be cool to find out what some of your bucket list items are as well. So out of the world of hockey, 5 things, or even just maybe one thing that you wish that you could experience, wish you could do, and you've added it to that list, or if you don't have a bucket list, you've created one after watching this video. Comment down below and let me know what those are. But we're going to go through some of the things that we've been able to do on the channel because of you guys watching and subscribing, and also some of the things that we would love to do next. I'm also trying to get Tommy involved in this so he can tell me what his bucket list items are as well. So stay tuned for that as well.
Okay, so Chris has just asked me for my hockey bucket list. Number 1 is watching my favourite team play, the Washington Capitals. That has always been a dream of mine. So if I was able to do that, that'd be amazing. Number 2 ties in with that, and that would be meeting Alex Ovechkin, the captain for the Washington Capitals. He's been an idol from my whole career, since I was 8 till still watching him now. So meeting him would be pretty special. And number 3 is just playing hockey as long as I can, while I'm still fit and while I'm still able to play. Still enjoying the sport, play for as long as I can, as many years as I can, and that's the bucket list.
One thing I've got to mention is I'm wearing a bright pink hoodie. What's this about? If you didn't see on Instagram, I was at the Indoor Pond Hockey Classics in Antwerp, Belgium, which is a 3v3 cross-ice hockey tournament. It's, without a shadow of a doubt, the most fun I have ever had playing hockey under a roof. The only thing that beats that is playing on the Baltic Sea in Finland, which is a completely different experience. But this is one of the most enjoyable tournaments I've ever been to in my life because of the people, because of the location, and the fact that I really love Belgium. But it's a dope tournament. And next year, in 2025, we want to bring a hockey tutorial team to that tournament, and we want to invite 2 of you subscribers to join us. Now, of course, details of that I will link in descriptions and also on Instagram. That's the best place to find out as time moves on and we go towards the end of the summer, start of the winter. That's when I'm kind of going to be announcing how you're going to be able to apply to that. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. If you watch these videos, you play hockey, you're an adult, you'll be able to enter, and we'll select 2 of you that will fly out or drive out or boat out, depending on where you live, to be able to join us in Antwerp, Belgium. But more on that later. But this video, let's look at my top 5 bucket list items for hockey. And of course, hopefully you guys will join us and leave your top 5 or maybe your main top 1 down below in the comment section. Let's jump in. Now, since starting the Hockey Tutorial channel, there've been some experiences that I never thought, as a dude from Kenya that lives in England, that plays ice hockey and makes videos, would have ever been able to do. Like working with the NHL, meeting NHL players in their own homes and filming videos with them in their own homes, to traveling the world and filming some pretty insane documentaries. One that I have to touch on is going to be the story of Titan. That's the Titan sticks, the sticks that Wayne Gretzky used. Being able to meet the creator of the Titan company, sit with him in his own home that he built with his own 2 hands, and learn about the journey of how he got the sticks that he made in Finland into Wayne Gretzky's hands in North America. That's one of the most favorite videos that I've ever put together. And that was filmed with the late Mr. Titula, who actually passed away just a few years after we shot that video. So it definitely holds a special place in my heart. I'll link that video down below if you want to check that out, because the story was incredible and he is one of the most fascinating human beings that I have ever met. But for sure, there's been some crazy experiences that we've had, and also been able to meet a bunch of you that watch these videos when we've been on our travels, which is also a huge bonus. Now, the items on my bucket list might actually be something that you guys, depending on where you live in the world, have done or do every single year. So while I'm going through the list, if you hear me read out something that you've actually experienced or done yourself, and you know where to do it or how to do it, please definitely leave that in the comment section, because I'm going to try and tick as many of these off the list as I possibly can for the remainder of 2024 and moving into 2025. The first on my list is going to be being able to skate on and play hockey on crystal clear or glass ice. I've seen this so many times being blasted on Instagram in parts of Europe and parts of Canada. It's something that I've just never been able to do. I know that there are certain things that need to happen to the ice, how it freezes, when it freezes, where it freezes, for it to be able to have that crystal clear glass look. And it's something that I am dying to try. One of the places that's been suggested is Banff in Canada by Chris Curtis, who's the guy that essentially took our videos from looking like zero to hero. If you have been watching the channel long enough and you remember that Sherwood EK15 Rekka video we created, where my videos went from a dude with a camera to holy crap, what's going on? That was because of Chris Curtis. Now, Chris Curtis still continues to improve the quality of our videos whenever I need help. And he also happened to be a hockey player as well. And he wants to go to Banff and skate on that glass ice out there. Let me know if there's any other places that you guys know that has that crystal clear glass ice, because I would love to be able to travel out there this coming winter to be able to film some content and just have fun out there. So that's number one. Now, number two is something that's really fresh in my memory because I've just got back from Amsterdam. Prior to going to the tournament in Belgium, I was in Amsterdam for a few days, and it reminded me that those canals sometimes freeze in winter. I know back in the day it happened a lot more, but globally we all know that winters are getting shorter and warmer. But when those canals freeze, people from the Netherlands skate on them, they play hockey on them, and seeing clips and videos on Instagram and also on YouTube of people playing hockey and skating on the canals in Amsterdam is way up there on my list. But I know it only happens for a very short amount of time. I think just a few years ago it happened for a day, which would have been incredibly difficult to fly out there on time to be able to do that. But that's another thing on my hockey bucket list that I would love to experience. Over the years, I've gotten obsessed with watching van life and bus life videos on YouTube. I think it's a really cool lifestyle, the whole nomadic lifestyle, being able to move to different places, experience them, and then move on to the next. But I don't want to digress too much. But off of the back of that, what it made me think about would be doing a bus life tour. So a bus that has, you know, beds and showers and stuff like that and storage with a few friends, and driving around America during winter and stopping off in different pond hockey locations, outdoor rinks or ODRs, and just playing hockey with locals, packing up and then moving on to the next spot. I think that would be a vibe to do sometime while I'm still playing hockey, and it's definitely something that I want to try and tick off my bucket list. Maybe some of you might have seen this coming based off of the amount of time that I've been reviewing hockey equipment for. But I'd love to not design my own skate. That's probably too far. I just like to pitch in to the design of a hockey skate and also a hockey bag. They're the two things that I feel most passionate about when I'm creating video reviews about products, including sharpening machines and also blades as well. But skates and bags are the thing that I really love taking a look at. It seems like pretty trivial, a bag, why would you want to design one? But I feel like all the knowledge I've gotten from looking at all of the different bags that are out there, it would be awesome to collaborate with a bag company and make tweaks and adjustments to the bags that they have to kind of be the perfect ultimate hockey bag for people like me and people that like the type of bags that I like. And also with the skates, I would love to have an influence on the design, the functionality of a boot, some of the features. That's definitely something that's on my bucket list. It's a lot loftier to be able to try and achieve. The bag, maybe that might be possible. The skates, that's definitely a lot harder, but I would love to be able to do that before the time comes that I stop making these videos. So that's definitely on my bucket list. If anything, it should be number one. But skating on crystal clear glass ice is definitely up there. Aesthetically, I want to experience that and have fun with that. But designing or pitching into designing a bag and a pair of skates, I'd absolutely love to be able to do that. And last but not least, on my hockey bucket list, number 5, last but by no means least, is going to be continuing the Hockey In documentary stories that we produced a few years back. The location that is primary on my list is Australia. The title Hockey Down Under needs to happen at some point and some point soon. I know it's so far away to be able to get there, and it's not the sort of trip that we could make and be there for 2-3 days and then leave. We'd need to be there for quite a long time. But hockey in Australia, telling the story of how it got there, who's playing, what the hockey community is like down there, the different structures of their leagues, their recreational leagues, how easy it is to get access to equipment, just everything that goes on there. The Australian hockey lifestyle as well. What does that look like? I would love to be able to experience that. I would love to be able to create a mini documentary and bring that to the channel. So that is, last but by no means least on my channel, that is a video and a mini documentary that I would love to be able to bring to the channel. Now, hopefully you've been able to see a little bit of insight into kind of what I'm thinking about over the next few years, what the things I'd like to experience and achieve are. And I'd love you guys to share yours down below. What are your hockey bucket list items that you would love to be able to achieve or experience while you're still able to play hockey and enjoy this game? Now, aside from that, I definitely wanted to mention this again. over the next few months, I'm going to be trying to focus as much as I can on producing and planning more of the documentary style videos. Those seem to be the ones that you guys enjoy watching the most, based off of the feedback that I've seen on the channel over the last few months, especially after we released that video telling the story of Graf Hockey. I'm going to be doing what I can to produce more of those. And if you guys have ideas of what mini documentaries you'd like me to create, please leave those in the comment section down below, and I will be replying to every single one of you that comments down below. But thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, guys.